Well, good morning. I am Buck. This is Sawdust Solutions, and welcome to my shop. Today we're doing an upgrade on my miter saw station. Stick around and I'll show you how we're going to do it. Today I'm taking my temporary that's been here for years. I don't know how long it's been here, but I'm going to finally make a permanent miter saw station with what I've already got. I'm repurposing one of the tables when my hand tool woodworking bench got finished, and I was able to use it, and I opened up two tables. Now, one is an outfeed table for my table saw. The other one is going to be right here, and it's more of a permanent deal. So that's what we're going to do today. So what we're doing is we're going to speed through this thing. I'm sure nobody wants to see breaking it down, but we got to break it down in order to build it up. So what we're doing, we're going to zip through this thing and get it all broke down. I've been wanting to do this for years, just hadn't got to it. But when I finished my hand tool woodworking bench, I had the table, so it's half done. It's going to be more sturdy. I think I can do a better job on the vacuum box. So I am looking forward to this, and we get this thing tore down, we will start building it back up. Stick with me and we'll get this thing built today. Well, I got it open, didn't it? Now let's see if we can put something back together. Well, I've been playing around there with that, and I'm really ain't made my mind up yet, but I'm thinking about putting the miter saw on this side. That makes the dust collection shorter, and it makes it where I can get closer to the door. So I don't want to cover up my, because that thing right there, the time it gets over, it covers that up. Well, if I put it over here, it's not going to cover it up, so I can go that way a little closer. So that's what we're looking at right now. Still hadn't made my mind up, but I'm going to go ahead and start cutting my pieces, start putting them together, and then boom, we'll get this thing going. Basically what I've done, I've got a 26 inches. These should be identical, 26, but both of them are 26. But it's 23 3/4 this way. That is what the legs are, 23 3/4. So basically, one of these will go down the back. I'll take this and cut it from corner to corner. It will be the sides. Then this piece right here, I'll cut it to length. I already got the hole cut in it for the dust collection. It will set on top of what I'm building here. However, it will go down the legs, the height of the miter saw, and basically what you'll wind up with, this will be the top of the table miter saw. And basically this is going to be an extension to where you can lay your work up here and it'll be the same level as you. So it'll go down 3 5/8 from the top will be the top of this. So the miter saw will set on it and it'd be this height. I don't feel like I covered that, but basically this is going to be, I don't have to build it up. This will be the feed. So in order to do this, I am going to have to cut corner to corner. When it's all said and done, if these are the same, it really doesn't matter about the exact angle of it, because as long as they're the same. So I'm going to take my miter saw or track saw and set it down there and see if I can't get it to do right for me. Well, we're going to have to doctor with him a little bit, see if we can't figure it out. I did something wrong. Well, I guess I panicked. I guess I panicked. It's perfect. Oh, you don't flop it this way. It's, yeah. So, let's see. I think this is the 20, yeah, this will go up. In other words, it was set just like it right there. So, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Basically, it will set one on one side, one on another, but it'll be offset down at 3 5/8. Now, this will be the back. This one here will be the top. So let me get started putting this thing together. Upon study, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this thing. This thing will I'm going to screw it too, but I'm going to put the screws to it. That don't sound right, does it? But anyway, I feel like the sharpening station don't have that much weight on it, but this is going to have some weight on it, vibrating, so I decided to go ahead and add the glue to it. But what I'm thinking about doing, if I turn this over, got it marked off right here where this is going. I'll go ahead and glue the, drill my holes. And then when I get ready, see, it will be over here. I will glue it and then attach the brace maybe. So what I need to do first, see, it's going to stop right here. So I'll come right here. So basically, yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. I can take a sandpaper and knock that off. Yeah, I need to sit down there real good. So let's test fit one last time before. Okay, so I've like I say, I've decided to glue this thing. A little bit extra support, if you know what I mean. of screws will hold it. Well, it should hold it, but I'm putting the glue here to give a little extra support. I have some screws. Yep, there they are right there. I have some screws right there. And I've got a, right here, a little budding gun. Let me get it going the right direction. All right. Got glue all over that thing. So what we want to do, we're going to, okay, just like it's right here. Yeah, I got the stuff over here, or I can't reach it. What about that? There. So instead of that thing walking off, won't I hit this leg? I can walk off anyway. All right, I'll get one at the bottom. I'll keep that lined up. And this one right here. That's what we'll do right there. And what we can do now, get the other side. It will go just like that right there. So, all right, let's see. We'll go ahead and get a, let's see, where am I going to stop at? That'll be the last hole there. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what we can do. Let's move y'all over here where we can see. I don't know if y'all probably want to see this. Yeah. So, there it is. This is the last one right here. Well, my battery is getting weak. It doesn't act like man, charge the battery. Now, what I'd like to do, where's that sandpaper? We want to set down good, don't we? So this right here will go just like that. So what I will need to do, let's see, it's like it right there. Yep, that's it right there. So, yep. So let me get some glue on it. I can glue this one right here, couldn't I? Why can't I glue this one right here and do the same thing? that ain't very much. Try that again. Door ain't on just putting a whole lot of glue, but we need some on it. The famous glue spreading device. Just like that right there. So I will need to Can y'all say okay? Let's put you over here maybe. I'm bad, just walk up in front of you. All right. Let Nita. Line up there. Okay. So let us get us one down here. Yeah, that right there. Okay, right there. So we got that much of it. Let's see our next step here. So I'm going to kind of test fit this thing, if you know what I mean. That way get an idea of what it's going to look like and all. So with the 3, I'll calculate that, 3 5/8 down. This will be on top, but top of this to the top of this is 3 5/8. But this will screw at the proper height right here. Then this will be cut, go on top of it, and then that take the miter saw will set on it then. So let's see if we can get the calculations and get that set on there like it should be. What I've got is I went ahead and cut me, this thing needs to be on it. I calculated from top of the fence, the table of the miter saw, down to the top of this needs to be 30 5/16. I cut me a gauge, so to speak, 30 5/16. So it needs to set just like it right there. I got me a now I'll take these blocks here and I'll clamp them to the leg. So when I set this down there, it'll just sit right on top of the leg. Then all I have to worry about is putting it up here and screwing it in. So basically, I come in here like yeah, that's all there is to it. Now, if you want just a double check, well, 30 5/16. Just like I meant to do that, huh? Now at this time, just for giggles, I double check it because anything can move. So you kind of want this right. Let's see. 30 5/16. So now that I've got this in place, all I'll need to do is set that, and I just worry about lining it up and put it up. So that third hand, little tricks here and there to get that third hand to help you.
Hi everyone. I just come down to the shop to check on Buck, make sure he's doing right, you know. Sometimes I gotta tell him what to do, you know what I mean? Look, I'm on my cane. Woohoo! Maybe no more walker. Woohoo! Gotta get down them steps. We haven't tackled that yet. So anyway, I just want to say hi. Thank you for all your prayers. I felt them every time when I was in the hospital, and I sure appreciate it. And all the time at home. But when Buck does a dry sink, I'm going to try my best to be his helper. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day and appreciate everything. Thank you. Bye.
So we're going to try and see see if we ain't made a horrible mistake. Let's see if it sits up there on that. All right. It's 4 5/8. This gets to go on it, so I believe we're going to be close. I'm going to go ahead and cut this to fit, and we'll try it again. But I think this is going to work. However, if I know it's going to work, it'd be easier to put the screws in it right there, wouldn't it? Let me double check. Now what I'm going to do here now will be to cut. This is where the miter saw is going to set. This is the top of the box I'm making. Now we can hot glue that thing in there, we'll be good to go. Actually, it's going to come in from this way. Well, I got a little wide right there, but we can hot glue that thing right in there and everything will be fine. All right, let's put this thing up here and we will check it out. Yep, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to need to get me a wooden gun and a couple of screws. We'll go ahead and put a couple in it or hold it up there and we'll do some checking. There it is. Here's that thing. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's let's check that thing out and see if it's going to fit, and then we can do our final measurements before we put the rest of the screws in. So the way this thing is figured, this thing's going to sit right there, just like it right there. We'll screw it down both sides. Here's our dust collection right back there. Now, I believe that will be enough that we can what do you think? You think we can set that thing on there and test it out? All right, it looks like, hey, if anything, we could, no, we can't neither. That thing gonna sit right there. I think that's it right there. But the biggest thing we're looking at is, what have I got that I can, okay, it's just a tick low, which I can put washers on. I'd rather have just a tick low as high, because all I'd have to do is put a couple washers on it and then I'd be good to go. Well, I wonder what I'm looking at right there. I may try to inch that thing up a little bit. One-16th of an inch is all that is, so. All right, it's getting close. Go ahead and get this thing buttoned up before I get this top on it. And it ain't in the way. Well, we got that hemmed up there now. Okay. I guess we're going to screw this top on. Go ahead and screw this top on. And there we are there. Okay. Okay. I've left this stuck out a little too far. Before it gets me, I'm going to go ahead and before it gets me, go and get them off there. Heck, I can just see that getting me. Get them off of there. what I'm thinking about doing now, before I put the saw in there, I need to go ahead and get my plumbing in for the dust collection and get it hot glued in there before it gets in there and get in the way. So that's what I think I'll do next. Okay, I think I've got things lined up. I'm gonna hot glue that piece in there. Actually, I'm eliminating what, 4 foot of pipe and 2 bends. So you would think that's a certain amount of friction loss that we're losing. So that should be better. But I've got this right here where it will point in the right direction right there. And it's below the top a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hot glue Alright, let's let that set up for a minute. Let that set up a minute, maybe I'll hold it. I certainly hope y'all could see if my arm wasn't in the way. This is the way I did it last time. It seemed to work fine. Seemed to work fine. I like his hot glue. If you're not looking for something crazy, this thing. Oh, I'll let that set a little bit. I'm going to have to hit that right there, another lick. I would like to get that strap on right there. I wonder if I could do that. You know, if I could pull that thing out a little bit, I might be able to get the strap on there. And just a little extra support, if you know what I mean. So what is the chances I can... Oh yeah. Now I've got a strap. What'd I do with it? I'm gonna try to get this on there. So let me see if I can't get this. If I can get that right there. Let me see if I can't get that right there. I have got, let's go the right way. Yep, going the right way. Let's see if I cannot get that right there, and I hope y'all can see. So I'm gonna need to put that right there. If you can stay right there. This is gonna be hard to do. Remember needing that third hand all the time? And this is perfect. Yeah, little magnet held it up in there, didn't it? Well, it didn't that time. Okay. Now, if I can get that to come around here, I believe I can get, yeah. Yeah, I believe that thing. If I can get it right there. And that tightened her up. All right, looks like we need to get our vacuum chamber, I guess we can call it, dust collection. I don't know if that right there is going to come into play or not, but at this point, that would just have to come down. So I better check that out. But, well, it was in the way. It sure was. So I'll have to do something else on that. Let's see what else is in the way. I believe we got it. I'm just wondering if this thing's going to sit here like this. Why can't I hot glue that thing right there and keep it from leaking? Anybody know? What we could do is go ahead and put the machine in there and make sure everything's going to fit. I don't, dang it, don't want to. So I'm going to plug my hot glue gun back up. And it'll stop them holes up. That hot glue gun will, hot glue will. So let me see if I can get, let's see. Oop, didn't lock my thing down. Okay, I have miscalculated something. Oh, there it went. I guess not. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that fits. And, oh! All of that. Actually, that needs to go back a little. That's back far enough there. I think, let's do some checking right here. Let's see, this right here will tell us if we got it back in the right place. Kind of don't think so. Yeah, I guess so. That don't, there it goes. It's hitting right there. The thing is, well, I believe the thing is setting fine. Let's check that table. Oh, yeah, look at here. Looky here. Yeah, I got to bring y'all in here where y'all don't see that. I went ahead and went a 16th up just by chance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we are, that is, that's good right there. Now, when I screw it down, it probably change it a little bit, but right now, that dude is ready, man. So, what we like now hot gluing that in. It's just sitting there. I got 4 screws to put in. This will be locked in then. I'm gonna hot glue this and bring the cord out. I got, oh, look how close that is. It's just right there. Yeah, just outlet right there. Yeah. Shorter pipe, straighter run, eliminate 2 bends. Okay, so let's screw this thing down and may try something here. Hot glue gun is heating back up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and mount this down. I can reach all of it from when I took the sides off. So if that's the case, I'll go ahead and mount the saw down, if you know what I mean. We'll get it down there. And I want you to look at here. Look how close that is. No problem. I don't want to plug it up yet, but yeah, there we go. Now let's go ahead and mount this thing. You want to? You want to? And we just about got us a miter saw stand. I gotta work on that foot on that table right there. Outside of that, that part of it's good. That part of it is good. And we have, it's kind of a tight corner. As soon as you look in here, you look like you got all kinds of room. Okay. All right, now, probably work on that cable, getting it stopped up, or cord where it goes out. So what I done, I made me a little old deal right here that you sandwich on it, and I'll probably wind up putting some hot glue on it. So you'll just come in there like that, and you just hot glue around the thing and stop it up, because that's part of it. You can do it any way you want. That looks pretty good right there. But anyway, when my hot glue gun gets up, we will work on that. Well, what I decided to do for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and take my gun here and get us a little pins in it, pin nails where it'll be steel. Then I take a hot glue gun around it and seal it off, if you know what I mean. So, well, it may be ready. Let's check it and see. All right, let's let that set a minute. I got a little bit more. Let me put it right here. Okay, let's let that set up, and then I believe we got it. Put the hot glue to it, and that'll keep her from moving around, sucking air. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this hot glue. Okie dokie then, I believe that's got it. Okay, believe I've got it. It seems to be stout enough. I'm gonna let that hot glue set on up pretty good before I throw the suction to it. But I'll try that thing out here in a minute. However, something just occurred to me. I got all of this right here. What are we going to do there? I'll have to do something. Yeah, I'll have to do something. I'll figure something out right there. But I have got this thing. We've got it. I appreciate y'all's help. Yes, sir. Let me let that glue set up, and then we'll cut something. Well, I'm proud to have this one. I think we got it. I may build me some kind of cubby holes or something right there. That could be on the finish out today or something like that. But yeah, this thing is working beautifully. And I got me some drawers. I had to take that shelf down, didn't count on that. But the stuff that was in there can probably go in them drawers. That'll be fine. So, with that said, I believe we've got it. And, yeah, I'm proud to have this one done. I got it just on that foot there, and that's it. So I hope y'all like this one. Thank you for watching. If y'all hung in there this far, you are troopers. So I will see you guys on the next one, and y'all be safe.